Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. As I told you that I am going to make more videos on principles of management. So I have prepared another video for all of you and I am explaining you the next 10 2 marks questions. Yesterday I have explained you, hope you are understanding the concept, and today I am going to explain you the next 11 to 22 marks questions. If you learn that questions and if you understand the concept, you will write in your own words. So the first important 2 marks question is scientific management. As you all know that what is the meaning of management? Yesterday I have explained you what is the meaning of management. Management is nothing but it plans what to do, when to do, and how to organize the task or how to achieve their goals. Okay, the main purpose of management is to achieve the oriented goals. So here scientific management is also, in scientific management they will see how the men or the material should be used in the cheapest way. Okay, the scientific management says that how the how the things, you can say, or how the men things, or you can say men, material, or resources will be used, or it should be used in the cheapest way, that is known as scientific management. Okay. The next question. So if he asks you, see, you have scientific management and also the functions of scientific management. And one more thing I'll tell you, girls and boys, that scientific management is different and principles of management is different. You have the principles of scientific management, you have the functions of scientific management, and also you have the functions of management and principles of management. Principles of management, that 14 principles of Henry Ford. And this you have, this is the functions of management. Okay, and the functions of management, these are the principles. Okay, these are the 14 principles of management. Okay, don't get confused. And you have the functions of management. You have 6 functions. In functions of management, how many you have? 6 functions. That is planning, organizing, directing. Okay. Then you have decision making. Then you have coordinating and also control. So these are the 6 important functions of management. So don't get confused between scientific management and management. Management, again I'm repeating that management is nothing but it is a purposeful, we can say that management is a purposeful thing or an object which will be used to complete a oriented task. Okay, or to complete or to achieve something is known as management. And management is an art, management is also a science, and management also a profession. Okay, in 2 marks these questions may asked. Then again we have informal organization. In 2 marks again I am explaining you what is informal organization. Now see here, informal organization refers to the relationship between the people in an organization based on personal attitudes, emotions, prejudices, likes and dislikes, etc. So informal organization refers the relationship between the two persons. Okay, it means that it shows the relationship between two people. When two people will meet, now see here, beta. When two people will meet, you have their when two people will meet, you can say that their likes and dislikes, their emotions, okay, their feelings, their interaction with each other, their mutual understandings, everything that is known as informal organization. Then span of control. The term span literally means the space between the two support of a structure, between the two pillars of a bridge. Yesterday also I have explained you span of control, optimizing span of control. So first I told what is the meaning of span of control. So span of control is nothing but span of control is nothing but the control. It is a kind of support between the two people. Okay, the two pillars. of a bridge. Two bridges of means in between two pillars, between the two pillars of a bridge. In the words of Sprigel, span of control means the number of people reporting to an authority. Simple thing I'll tell you that span of control. Easy way I told you. Span of control is nothing but one superior will have an authority to control his subordinates. स्पैन ऑफ कंट्रोल का मीनिंग क्या है? एक सुपीरियर है जिसकी अथॉरिटी है टू कंट्रोल द सबऑर्डिनेट्स टू हिज he or she will have the power to control his or her juniors, you can say subordinates, you can say anything, you can say that is known as span of control. Then you have the next very important that see all these things are coming repeating in 10 marks also. Decision making is a process of choosing from among several alternatives. It is important to make a good decision in an organization. For example, decision making. I'll give you a simple example that choosing one particular thing from different alternatives is known as the best decision. For example, if you went to a shop, okay, if you went to a mobile shop, okay, if you went to a mobile shop and you have different brands, you have Samsung, you have iPhone, you have Redmi, you have many more, etc. So you have alternative. It is your decision which is the best for you when you choose. That is known as decision making. Decision making is nothing but selecting an alternative from the best. Okay, एक चीज को select करना from the best is known as perfect decision making. It is a process to select something, decide something, what to do, how to do, whether that thing, whatever you are selecting, whatever you have decided, whether it is going to be helpful or not. So that is known as decision making. In decision making also you have the steps in 10 marks. So go through in your book and you can understand what is the different types of steps. If I have time before, now we don't have time because within a day you are going to write your exam. So you don't have time. I don't have time, much time to explain 10 marks questions. Otherwise I would have explained you that also. So that's an explaining. Only 2 marks. Now next is theory why. Now theory why. It assumes that the people are not lazy. They enjoy work, shows initiative and imagination in self-direction and self-control for achieving the set objectives. Now, see here, these we in 10 marks, also he may ask theory X and theory Y. So, theory X and theory Y. So, theory X, according to George, he says that the people are very lazy enough. They don't have that much of interest or motivation to organize the things in a proper way. They are very lazy. According to theory X, okay? According to theory X, it assumes that people are very lazy. They don't have that much of interest to make the policies or the programs or to organize the things in a proper way. Whereas theory Y says that it assumes that the people are not lazy. They enjoy work, show initiative and imagination in self-direction and self-control for achieving the set objective. So now see here, थियरी एक्स क्या बोल रहा कि लोग इतने लेजी है कि अब they will not take motivation or they will not motivate themselves to organize things. Whereas theory Y says no, people are not at all lazy. They are taking more initiatives. They are showing interest and controlling. Self-control is there and they are achieving their objective. So theory X says one thing, theory Y says one thing. Okay. So in case if you ask theory X and theory Y also, you can write both. Or if you ask theory S, according to George, he says that people are very lazy enough. They don't have much interest in working or showing or organizing the things in a proper way. Whereas theory wise says that no, people are not at all lazy. They will take more initiative. They will show more initiative to organize the things in a proper way. Next we have line and staff organization. Now see here. It is a modification of line organization and it is more complex than line organization. The power of command always remains with the line executive. So line and staff, line organization and staff organization, line and staff organization, nothing but what is trying to say here? That it is a modification. Modification is nothing but a change. You are modifying things, you are changing, you are creating the thing, you are upgrading the things. Okay, modification is nothing but a change. Okay, you are showing the something in a different way. That is known as modification. And it is more complex than line organization. In line organization, you are not showing the changes. Whereas in line staff organization, you are modifying the thing and showing in a better manner. The power of command is nothing but order, always remains with the line executive. Now, line executive, who is an executive first of all? Executive is nothing but a person who executes the programs. Maybe the head of the management. Executive is nothing but the head of the management. So everything remains in the hands of the executive, and he will be guiding the subordinates in line and staff organization. Then encoding. Encoding. You know what is meant by coding and encoding because you all are much. I think you all have much knowledge about this. That encoding translate. Now, encoding. Encoding translates thoughts or feelings into a medium written, visuals, or spoken that conveys the meaning, intent. Managers usually rely on words, gestures, and other symbols for encoding. Medium written, visuals showing your spoken that convey the message. How you are conveying the message? It will translate the thoughts and your translate your see. Yesterday also I told that communication. In communication, I told that the sender is sending a message. Encoding translate thoughts or feelings into a medium, written, visuals, or spoken that conveys the meaningful intent. Managers usually rely on words, gestures, and other symbols for encoding. Yesterday I told you about communication, that a sender is sending a message and the receiver is receiving the message. Okay? So here, and the receiver is understanding the message sent by the sender. Okay, that is known as communication. But here, in encoding, through the written and the visual gestures, a feeling of an individual can be understood. That is known as encoding. And the manager rely on words. You have to write, you have to gesture, mean shows, and other symbols for encoding. Okay, then we have trait approach. An individual with certain inherent traits are more likely to become effective leaders. This theory focuses on identifying the specific qualities. Now see here beta, trait approach is nothing but trait approach. इसमें क्या बोल रहा? That the quality of a person, the quality of a leader can be known. The quality of an individual or a person can be known and through that we can say, we can justify that this particular person can be the leader of that particular management. So based on the quality of an individual or you can say quality of an individual person shows that he is the best person for that particular place. That is known as trait approach. You can say it is also said that right person for the right place. Okay. Then one more thing I have to add here, that you are identifying the qualities and focusing on his personality, and you can say that this person is the right person for the right place. And the last one is grade point. Now, grapevine refers to an informal, unofficial network of communication within within an organization. It is like a network of informal chatters, gossips, and rumors that calculate among employees. Now, see, formal, informal. Just now I told here also. Now, see, yes, the same thing. Grapevine is also said. Just now I told informal organization that the two persons is meeting and they have the thoughts and feelings. That is known as informal. Same here. Grapevine to an informal, unofficial network of communication. Unofficial network of communication means you are not officially connected. Unofficial network outside the organization. You will talk about the organization like chatting, you're chatting in the groups, gossiping, rumors, and that circulated among employees. That is known as grade point. That is informal network, you can say, or informal organization also you can say. Okay. So these are 2 marks, 20 questions I have covered in principles of management. If you are understanding the concept, please let me know through your comments, and like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to prepare from 21 to 32 marks questions in the next video. Please like, share and subscribe. And also I'm going to make videos on business statistics, financial accounting and business economics if you are interested. Thank you. Thank you very much. All the best for your exams.